Greetings, dear ones. It has been an immensely beautiful journey all these years, traveling together with all of you. We are doing so many processes, consistently having satsangs, consistently sitting together and making our way towards evolution and growth. What is this meaning of evolution and growth? This getting beyond the mind, coming more and more into the easiness, effortlessness, moving more and more into the awareness zone where you simply remain aware, moving from doership to non-doership where you can just be. So all these deeper programs which are there, they take us to that level where you can just be, and from there is where we can aim for liberation. Liberation or self-realization cannot come until you come to the neutral gear. You're driving the vehicle forward. We have come from home. We are the Chidakasha. We have left home, entered this body or these multiple bodies in these multiple lifetimes, and we are having beautiful journeys to experience life in this suit, in this human suit, or maybe animal suit, or whatever. But we are having an experience. So we have left home, and right now we have traveled into this astral body. And this astral body creates the physical body. And we are using the physical body to have a physical experience, using the astral body to have an astral experience. So we are always in these two experiences, either of the physical or of the astral or mind. If you can become deeply aware of your astral experiences and your physical human experiences as a witness, as awareness itself, you are slowly becoming free from the mind, body, and the ownership of this entity, this identity. And that is what the path is all about. Beautifully, we are churning out in this manner to understand that we have left home. Right now, we are in these bodies having an experience. But when we get too much entangled in the body identities and the mind, we start behaving as the entity. And that is where the suffering comes. So suffering is when I believe I'm the mind, or I behave like the mind. And I do agree it's very challenging. It's all these talks are very easy. But to get rid of that notion that I am this mind and be entangled in the mind-body relationship all the time, forgetting who am I. This sounds good to realize it, but how to put it into practice? And that's what we are doing it. We are knowing again and again that we are not this body. We have come from that space called Chidakasha. I am Chidakasha itself. So right now, I moved forward into this body, and the body is moving forward because I wanted to move forward so that I can have an experience. This movement is called Chanchalta. To bring a stop to this story, you need Nischalta. That means the vehicle that is moving in the front gear, forward gear, has to be stopped. Like I'm stopped right now. I left home. I'm going somewhere for an experience. I have had enough experiences. Now I say, I'm done with these experiences. So I want to go back home. I'm tired. Most of them take the other way out. I'm in the objective. I'm moving forward. They take the car or their vehicle, turn, and then they look at that home and say, Shiva is there. Let me merge with that Shiva. The truth is, you are Shiva. When you say Shivoham, it is very contradictory. One side you are saying, I am only Shiva. The other side you say, I want to merge with Shiva. Very contradictory. So that I want to merge with Shiva is not a wrong notion. It is just working from the identity, from the ego, trying to become one with God. We are taking a different approach, which is a more advanced approach, which is not so easy. We are realizing we have left home. I am going forward. Now my home is back. And once I realize I'm going too far, the journey of the Shakti from the Sahasrara to Mooladhara is the forward gear going down. So let's say the Shakti has come till here and realized, oh, it's going too far. I don't want to go till the Mooladhara because I've had many experiences. And I have made my way out. So what do? I first have to pause my car. I have to stop my car. And to stop my car, I have to bring the gear to the neutral. To stop the car, I have to first bring the car to neutral gear. Then the motion stops. Then it becomes Nischala. After Nischalta, I put a reverse gear and then I go back home. That's what the exact journey, what I'm trying to explain all these years. Who am I? The Pratibhijna, what happens is remembrance, recognition. As per Shiva Sutras, you are going forward and then you remember. You are not this. Scratch your head and say, who am I? And your deep reflection brings back memories. I have left home. I'm not this. I'm Shiva. So when you remember Pratibhijna, you make an effort to go back by stepping backward. To step backward, I have to stop my forward gear, my forward movement. I have to come to a still, and that is what I am trying to tell. You have to come to the state of just being. The doership will not. Doership is forward gear. You go forward and then you turn your vehicle and then again you, like a bull, you rush towards God in the forward gear. You cannot, because that's an illusion. Imagine this is God, this is Shiva, and this Shiva is separated as an identity and you are going forward. Now when you turn back, this identity is coming here and trying to merge with this, but who's this? This is already this. This is already this. So what is it trying to do? It is mere a reflection experience. It is as though you want to become one with your mirror. You're looking into the mirror and banging your head on the mirror and saying, why am I not merging with the Shiva? You bang your head, you crack your head, still you are not going to merge with the mirror. Because whatever you are projecting forward is a mirror. So that's why I say your God is your mirror. Your God is only a reflection. It's a projection. Why do people like Nisargadatta Maharaj and all talk? Like everything is a projection. God is a projection in your mind. So any number of gods you hold in your mind, any number of ideas you have about Shiva or Shakti or any other tattvas, it is just a projection of your mind. You are sitting in the ego self. Whereas the truth is, you must realize that you, the projection, you, that reflection itself is Shiva. You are looking at the mirror and the mirror cannot say, I will become one with it, or you cannot say you will going to become one with it. It's just a play. It's just a projection play. All that you are going to look into the mirror as, remember, hey, this is my reflection, not I am that reflection. That reflection must remember, that is me here, I am that. So when the remembrance comes, Pratibhijna, you say, I am that. This is not just a saying. This is first intellectual understanding so that you can move in the right direction. For that, when you remember, you stop moving forward. You put down your efforts and see, that is what is beautifully explained as non-doership. Giving up your doership, because doership will make you push forward. So giving up the doing, giving up the feeling that you are the doer, that identity, that ego, which is moving the car ahead. You are not the mover of the car. You are not the driver of the car. You are the one who is always at home. Your reflection got into this body, astral body, and the astral body created the physical body. Now it is going out to have a picnic. So when it realizes, I am done with the picnic, I want to go back, it has to simply drop the reflection. So for that, you have to become deeply aware that I am not this one. So until you give up your doership, until you give up your chanchalta, until you give up your doing this and that, hundreds of rituals, this, that, who's that doer? The driver in the car. Having experience, I got to travel there, I got to go to this pilgrimage, I got to go to Kailash, I got to go to Makkah, Medina, I got to go to Rome. All this going here and there, going here and there. is in desperate search, like the musk deer. It's searching, sitting in the car, and it forgets the essence that it itself is. The one, the soul, which is now into this body and trying to have an experience, that is the one, that is the thing. Okay, now having said all that about the reverse gear and coming to the neutral, this coming to the neutral is what is called healing. Why we keep going on and on and on is because of the ignorance, because we feel something is there, something is out there, something is going to give us happiness there, and that's how we keep on going. So the moment you realize it's not really there, you start coming reverse, that is inwards. From outward, you start coming into inward. When you come into inward, you start stilling down, you start calming down. And that is where the process is. From that neutral gear, all the processes that you do to go within, backward, and realize who am I, are these practice of Arunachala. Whatever we are doing, the level 2 or 3 that we call, these are all those methods. But for that, the eligibility is you have to have Nischalta. What Devi Kalotra Shiva is telling Parvati, first become still and I shall give you Brahma Gyan. Without stillness, it cannot be given. Fear and doubt should go. Fear and doubt goes when you have clarity. After that, I'll give you Brahma Gyan, but first become still. Because if you are not still, Parvati will still go out and create more. So he's telling, first become still. And to become still, Shiva says, give up everything that you have been doing. In so many ways, you have been doing. In so many methods you are involved in. So he says, give up your meditation, give up your ritual, give up your karma kanda, give up your pilgrimages, give up your kundalini sadhana, give up your chakra meditations. Why is he telling all that? Because all these doing rituals and this and that will only keep your car going forward. And movement, chanchalta, till Shakti is chanchala, she cannot be given Brahma Gyan. She has to be given Nischalta too. So to come to Nischalta, stillness, all these doings must stop. All your processes that you do must stop. This is the highest truth. Not everybody will agree to it. So I'm trying to explain it in different manners, because we feel until we do, how are you going to? You have to keep doing. And we are programmed and hypnotized by all these systems, telling that if you don't do, something is going to happen. You have to keep doing. That's the ego at play. Because ego wants to survive. If you don't do, ego will die. So the ego indirectly doesn't want to die. So even the spiritual talk, spiritual methods, spiritual techniques and all these things, practices is simply the spiritual ego trying to keep on doing something. So till even Parvati is trying to do that. So she's telling, why my Lord, why this, I come so close, why am I not merging with you? Why am I not becoming one with you? And Shiva says, because you're doing. You're still doing. Stop the doing and listen to me. I will give you the Brahma Gyan. I will tell you who you are. The ways to come back. Reverse gear. So we are doing all that in retreats. Anyhow, all our team, everybody is doing. And I'm so happy that by the grace of Arunachala, by grace of Shiva, it's all happening so beautifully. The Guru Tattva that is present in Arunachala takes care of everything. Murugan Tattva, Kartikeya, the Ramana Tattva, they all take care. All the blessings of all our Gurus in the whole lifetimes, they all take care of us. So we are already doing this, but challenges are there. Challenges to still the mind so that we can go deep into that who am I processes, or realizing that I am, Shivoham. All these are a little bit challenging. Why? Because the mind is still processing that it has to do something, it has to keep doing something. The mind is not yet empty. The mind has not let go of all the programmings and conditionings due to which it is keeping on running. So we need to purge all that, we need to release all that, we need to heal all that, we need to remove all these concepts, we need to bring clarity more and more into our lives to make us understand it's okay, Baba. It's okay not to do anything. Just sit and relax for a while and let go of all that you're holding from your past worries, past regrets, and your future anxieties. Let go, because both these are coming from the doer, the identity. How much ever you sit in the doership and try to remove your future worries and past anxieties, it's not going to leave you. until the identity dissolves. So for that we are doing these processes. On this Sunday, that is tomorrow, I am initiating this process. We have done in different times, but we cannot use the mind to heal all this. There is some power of the soul which we need to connect, and we need to use the power of the soul to release, to heal the mind spontaneously. So all these things which are there situated in our minds, these can be released only by the power of the soul. And for that, we have to connect with that soul. So Sunday's webinar, we are going to use that same power which is within, which is what you call as Divine Mother or the Divine Father, Shiva and Shakti. They are there. On Holi also, I am doing one live at night from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning. That will be on March 3rd, where I would like you to realize that the Divine Mother is right within you. There's no one to connect to. There's no need of invoking her, calling her from outside, because she's not there outside. You just need to become aware where she is, where Shiva is. So we will sit on the holy night and realize how we are already in the Divine Mother without any rituals, without any yantra, tantra, mantra, without any props, spiritual props, religious props, nothing. Just be. And let's realize how it's going to be. It's going to be free for everybody, and it's going to be live. It will be on YouTube also. So you can always see it if you're not able to do it. But on that night, if you sit, it's more powerful. So anyways, that's one of the process. But tomorrow's webinar, what we are doing, 12 to 5, we will go deeper into these processes. One main process. Recording will be available for 24 hours only. So after that, 11 days, we are going to sit every day, 9 to 10:30. I'll ensure that we keep it till 10:30 only, not beyond that, because people have to go for work also next day. So 9 to 10:30 every night, 1.5 hours, we are going to sit for the next 11 days and process, heal, self-heal. We are going to sit and heal, release, meditate, purge, let go, forgive, work on the karmic clearances. Everything that we must just let go, this driver's seat, how to let go, how to clean up my system so that I come to that Nischalta, the state of that Parvati, where I can get the Brahmagyan from within. Brahmagyan is within. We can tap into that source only when we become empty. So for that, these processes are like 11 day. If I was thinking, if we sit and continuously do this healing programs, and then even manifestations of what patterns you need to release and the new patterns they are going to install, if it is done continuously for 11 days, it's going to be very, very powerful. It will help you in reprogramming the mind and reprogramming the life the way we want to be. So this is like divine will, free will. Free will is what we do, but divine will is what guides us. Like for example, something guides me to do this, and my free will ends up doing this, but I realize it is not my free will. It is an inspiration. It is the guidance that flows through me. This is how we must look at life. We are not the doers, definitely not the doers. You might say, then how am I going to manifest if I am not the creator, if divine is the creator? Yes, divine creates through me only. It comes through my free will. So the divine will give me ideas and inspiration. What is divine will? A set of my karma only, prarabdha. A proper allocation, a proper distribution of the fruits of my karma is called divine will. That's all. Kartura jnane prapte phalam karma kimparam karma tajjadam. This is from Upadesaram, what we learned in the first verse. So when we understand this, that the divine will is what acts through the free will, this free will is me doing that by that guidance. Just like negative aspects also comes from an inner call. Like my vibrations only, my karma only comes into my mind, and I start thinking negative or feeling negative, and then I manifest and create negative. That's my negative karma phala. Similarly, if my karma has to change into positive karma, the same feeling will come from inside, and I'll be inspired to change, to release, to heal, and to reprogram my life. So if that call is deep and I do it, it's called healing. So it's divine will only. That's called grace. When divine will wants us to heal, wants us to transform, it will come into our mind and we will get the inspiration. So if you feel inspired and motivated and this inner call is there, to awaken and transform yourself, then definitely here's your take. You can definitely sign up for tomorrow's webinar from 12 to 5. It's a Sunday. And then whoever signs up for tomorrow's webinar is going to be around for the next 11 days. So total 12 days we are going to be, including the holy nights sadhana, holy sadhana that we do. So hope this will be very transformative, and since it's going to be impactful, the follow-up sessions also are going to include practices. I welcome all of you who are looking forward to, hope you get the whole idea of why we are doing what we are doing, so that we can practice deeper ones really later. So with much divine love and light, I take your leave for now. See you tomorrow. Whoever is interested, you can sign up. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Bye.